just waiting notification. Okay, boom. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning into a very special edition of Off the Record on the People's Podcast tonight. We have a magnificent guest with us, an incredible actress who's going to give us some amazing information as well as inspiration, and that is none other than Shay Mack. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. All right. And everybody's so excited about this interview, so I can't wait to put it on YouTube so people can be like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? Joshua came through in the clutch with another actress telling her amazing life story. So when did you first know that you had a calling for the stage or for the screen?
Oh, well, you know what? Honestly, and I've told this story a lot of times, I never had like this like aha moment. I think it was just something that I just always knew. You know, most people are like, I want to be a doctor when I grow up. I want to be this, that, and that, third. And I'm like, I want to be an actress when I grow up. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what triggered or inspired it. I just felt like that was just something that was already set in stone for me. So I just always stayed with it and followed it.
Okay, excellent. And my sister Miriam says, peace. Thank you, Mimi, for watching. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna put it on YouTube. Okay, so now I'm on Facebook. I didn't even know how me and you became friends. I see something on Facebook where I see you teaching, like, I don't know if it's stunt acting or you're working on some kind of thing with a reel on your Facebook page. I'm like, oh, we got to bring her on. How am I friends with her? So how did you get into teaching acting?
So, okay, let's go back. So we got to go backtrack.
Let's go back.
So I'm thinking it was probably like 2009-ish or something like that.
Okay.
So I was also working with the acting coach back in the day. And she was coaching and teaching. And so just from there, I kind of caught on to the coaching and teaching as well, being her assistant and stuff like that. And then just kind of doing it over time. And then, you know, some years passed and I had this camera and this equipment. And so, you know, here in the Southeast, which everywhere kind of nowadays, we have to do like our auditions on tape and then we have to send them in. So I'm like, well, if I'm doing my audition on tape, I could do my friend's audition. And then they tell their friends about me and do their friends' audition. So over time, it started to kind of word of mouth spread around. And the next thing you know, I started a business. So I do audition tapings and I also do actors coaching and sometimes together.
Okay, great. And where can we sign up and get this information?
Auditionwithshaymack.com. Everything is right there. I'm on all social media platforms, Audition with Shay Mack, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I got a TikTok. I don't know how to really work it that much yet, but I'm on here.
Okay. Now, there are people who are, some would say, like myself, are just born naturally talented, right? Fine, whatever. I accept that. But what about people who want to get into it, who may be shy and things of that nature? Can they take your course and you can help get them out of their shell, or what about that?
Yes, definitely. If they are willing to do the work, because a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, sometimes I get people who come in that want to do it, and then when they see what goes along with it, they're kind of like, you know, they don't have the energy or the strength or just the fight to put in that work. So if you really are ready to do the work that goes along with, you know, strengthening those muscles and being tight as an actress, then yeah, I'll work with you.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Now you said tight as an actress. Do you work with men, women,
or actor?
Do you work with men, women, or children too? Do you work with children?
Either. Children too. I coach kids as well. I think my youngest client is like 9. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, as long as they can read. Sometimes people bring their kid, they're like, oh, my kid is so cute. And they have a big personality, but the kid's looking like, my mama just brought me here. I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, as long as they want to do it, yeah, I'll definitely work with them.
Perfect. Now, what has been your favorite role that you, or favorite project that you've been working on recently?
My favorite. I think I have two equal favorites.
Okay.
So one was a movie that I did in the past called The Hate You Give. I played a waitress in that movie. But I got to work with Regina Hall, and I'm a big fan of hers. And I got to meet her, talk to her, kick it with her, stuff like that. And that was just like the highlight of everything because I love her. And then the other one is a show that I'm working on now called Doom Patrol that's going into season 4. So they've been rocking with me and calling me back. So I'm thankful for that.
That's huge. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Second of all, that's huge. Shout out to The Hate You Give, especially shout out to Doom Patrol. One of the girls from Orange is the New Black is on there, and that's what got me into watching the show. And I was like, okay, this is pretty good. So then I got hooked. I'm like, all right, this is good. So when I saw you talking about it, can you let us know the process of what it's like to be an actress and working with these studios? Like, what do you got to do?
Okay. Okay. How much time y'all got? Really, just to get on there. It's great to have an agent as an actor. They help push you for roles and stuff like that. But it's really on you to do the work as far as auditioning and getting a tight audition in. So when you send it into the producers or the directors or showrunners or whoever, when they watch it, out of all the tapes they're watching, they pick you, you know what I mean? So, and then once you get picked and once you get on set, I mean, just as an actor, but as a professional, just a certain set etiquette that you need to have, being on set, not, fanning out or being late or not knowing your line, just how you would be in a professional setting. So I would just say, as an actor, you just always have to be professional, be ready to do what it is that you have to do.
Okay, great. See that, y'all? She made it seem like all you gotta do is just boom, boom, boom. Next thing Doom Patrol.
But it takes time. It does take time. But you know what? Depending on how much work you put in already, some people can kind of jump right into it. I work with actors who been, maybe doing like student films or independent projects or whatever, but they put a package together and an agent believed in them. That's what happened to me when I first started. I had some independent projects I worked on. I got some headshots, professional headshots, people, not your friends taking pictures with their camera. No. Professional actors' headshots. And, you put a package together and send it to an agent and hopefully they pick you up.
Okay, let's go back to professional headshots. So you saying the new iPhone ain't gonna cut it for the headshots? Is that what you're
doing? Nah, probably not.
Okay.
But you know what? These phones have been kind of they work, but depending on how the quality looks. I mean, some agents might be okay with it, but some might be like, no.
Okay. So you're saying it's okay that let's just stay safe and get the professional headshots. Is there anybody that you recommend?
I would say in the Atlanta area, Ira Carmichael. I work with Ira, so I know him. There's another company called Slingshots that some people work with. I worked with them a while ago. There's a few. If you just Google professional actors headshots.
Okay.
And see how they look first, because sometimes people are scamming and they're taking your money and they're not giving you the quality of what you're supposed to have. So I would tell everyone to do their research.
Okay, great. All right, great. And I want to come back to Regina Hall, The Hate You Give. Was she the woman off The Best Man? Because I want to make sure we're talking about the same actress.
Yeah.
So she could dance a little bit? Okay, I remember. I just want to make sure I was made at the same time. So okay, I remember her a little bit. I remember, okay, good. But Kenta, that's a deep question. I would suggest that can somebody message you, like inbox you a question like after this?
Yes.
That's like a serious question. We're trying to keep it light. So you know what I'm saying? You want to kind of answer that offline. My sister Naima says, peace, family, peace, Naima. Everybody holding it down. Boom. Another thing I wanted to ask you, is there anything that you, what advice would you give to anyone who's going into the industry?
What advice? I would say that it is a very, like a dog eat dog industry. It can be very rough. You know, we see like all the glitz and the glamour and the money in the houses and the clout and all that kind of stuff, the fame, the lights. You know, at the same time, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of politics. So I would tell people to, you know, come in with some thick skin, or you're gonna grow an extra layer of skin once you get into this business. As actors, we get a lot of no's all day, every day. We audition, and don't hear nothing back. And then one day we might hear a yes, and it's like, yes, great, thank you, Lord. But then the majority of the time it's no. So I always tell people, to actors that kind of get in their head about it, and a little personally beating up themselves, to also have like some sort of hobby or like something else that you're doing, that you're not putting so much into this that when you're told no, it just breaks you down so bad. You know what I mean? Like something that can also have you gotta have a happy medium. And, you know, there's others who are just like, you know, like me, I'm used to it. I know how it goes. I know how the industry works. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put my all into this audition. If it's meant for me, I'll get it. If it's not, just let it go and move on to the next. You know what I mean? So I would tell people that, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. That's why the wins, you have to just count your wins every time. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, great. Now, are there any roles that you like? So on one of the podcasts we do on Tuesdays called Top 5, we talk about pop culture and things of this nature. And we did one that me and some of my illustrious panelists did, Top 5 dream TV roles and or movie roles. What do you have a certain dream role that you really would like to get?
Oh, you know what? As much as I am a scaredy cat, I really want to be in a horror film.
Okay.
Would I watch it? I don't know, but not by myself. But no, I really would want to be in a horror film. Now, as far as the role, I don't know. Maybe I do want to have some like some running in there, like I'm running from something, some screams.
Okay.
I want to something like that. I don't care what the role is, but as long as I get to do some of that, I'm good.
Good. All right. Wonderful. And one more time, can you let us know where can we tap in with you if we want to get some acting coaching? And for our families, I got nieces and nephews, people who want to, they got the personalities, they can read. Where can we send them to? How can we send them to you?
Okay, so audition with Shay Mack on every platform. Audition with ShayMack. You can email me, auditionwithshaymack@gmail.com. You can message me. I'm out here.
Okay, great. Wonderful. I want to thank everyone who's tuned in. I have a quick question. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh my God, favorite movie?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have a favorite genre.
Okay, I'm assuming it's horror, but okay, but go ahead.
No, that's
horror. Okay, it's not
my favorite genre. I just want to do it.
Okay, what's your favorite genre of movies?
My favorite genre, though, is like action psychological thrillers.
Okay.
Can you
give me an example? Like
I like the Save the Planet.
Okay.
Movies like Earth is about to explode in 10 seconds.
Okay. So back in the day, Armageddon, more up to date.
Yeah.
Olympus Has Fallen, that type of stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll watch those over and all day.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, I want to thank you very much, Shay Mack, for taking time out of your busy schedule to come give us some amazing information and inspiration. We're sending positive energy your way. We hopefully see you in a movie getting your arm chopped off, because that's your dream role now. So you know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Yeah.
See you in Saw 5 or something, like whatever the next big horror film is. Please send your mother our love, and we look forward to seeing you on a big screen. And do you have a preference with TV and movies, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. I just want to work. Commercials too.
So you like
if you're out there, people, commercials, TV, film.
Commercials. I ain't thinking about that. And would you work on independent films?
Yes, I actually just did one last week.
How long did it take you?
To film the whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know how, some scenes I wasn't in. I don't know how long, but my filming was just a couple of days. I don't know.
Days. Boom, you got in there. Because the reason I'm asking this because I'm working on something, and man, it'll be a motion next year, hopefully. But we're gonna try to connect with all the creatives across the country and tap in so I can tell everybody before y'all come talk to me. Did y'all audition with Shay Mack? Because she can show y'all how to, get the reels and, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all know how to, you know what I'm saying?
I do private coaching too, if you got a script and you need, help, if you have to film a movie or film a TV show, you want to go run your lines and stuff like that, I do that as well.
Okay, perfect. All right. So you do all of the voices of different characters?
Yes, I'll be the reader.
Yep. All right. So somebody saying you might be a little off. You do all the lines.
You know what? To be an actor, you got to have a couple screws loose. You got to. It's the only way to make it.
My sister Miriam says she's wishing you much success, sis. Thank you, Mimi. All the sisters sticking together, all the good stuff. All right, boom. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the People's Podcast. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off. Thank you again, man.
All right, thank you.
All right.